bridge to chop.
On the ground, we have several types of ferns and mosses. These plants indicate a humid, ancient.
This is a jungle jewel beetle. It feeds on decaying wood and helps recycle nutrients into the soil, essential for the ecosystem.
Here we have scarlet macaws. They're omnivorous, feeding on fruits and nuts, and play a critical role in seed dispersal, maintaining forest diversity.
This troop of capuchin monkeys is extremely social. Notice their coordinated movements. They communicate using chirps and gestures.
Do you hear that? A hidden waterfall lies ahead. The echo of the water tells us there's a vertical drop of at least 15-20 meters.
These stones are covered in moss and algae, indicating constant moisture. They are also home to various small amphibians and insects.
We've discovered ruins partially overtaken by jungle vines. These may be remains of a ceremonial temple from
Found a small artifact, likely a ceremonial token or offering. These artifacts help archaeologists understand.
From here, you can see how the ancient civilization integrated with nature, waterfalls, stone structures.
Notice how the path is uneven, shaped by centuries of roots and erosion. These carvings appear to depict ceremonial dances and water rituals. Scholars believe this culture worshipped natural elements as deities.
Here's a forest lizard, likely a species of Anolis. They help control insect populations and indicate a healthy ecosystem.
From above, the ruins are almost invisible to the untrained eye. The canopy.
These flowering vines are called passion flowers. They're edible for some wildlife and attract pollinators like bees and hummingbirds.
The waterfall here drops approximately 20 meters into a natural pool. It likely served as a freshwater source for the ancient inhabitants.
Notice the moss and algae. Constant moisture has created microhabitats for amphibians like frogs and small fish.
That's a tropical kingfisher. Its diet includes small fish from the waterfall pool, highlighting the intricate food chain here.
The temple's entrance is almost entirely hidden. The vines you see are strangler figs, which...
This artifact looks like a ceremonial token, perhaps an offering.
Inside, the walls are cool and damp. Notice the carvings. These depict local myth. These murals may have been painted with natural pigments from plants. They tell stories of ceremonies and local legends. Back outside, sunlight illuminates the courtyard. Nature has reclaimed most of this space, yet the architecture is still intact.
From this vantage point, you can see the waterfall cascading beside the ruins, an ideal spot for fresh water and ceremonial activities.
These rufous hummingbirds feed on nectar from local blooms. Their presence indicates a healthy, biodiverse environment.
Notice the detailed carvings, geometric patterns, and depictions of jungle animals. These were likely symbolic.
The stream not only feeds the waterfall pool, but also nourishes surrounding plants and provides habitat for amphibians like frogs and salamanders.
Here's a family of capuchin monkeys. Notice their social interactions, grooming and vocal communication, vital for group cohesion.
These are tropical orchids and heliconia flowers, attracting pollinators such as Anna's hummingbird.
The canopy protects the ruins and creates a microclimate underneath, sustaining rare plant species and small mammals. This trail may have been used by locals or explorers centuries ago. Observe the moss patterns. This staircase likely led to a sacred inner chamber. The erosion patterns suggest heavy foot traffic and centuries of exposure to elements. This symbol may represent water deities worshipped by the local civilization.
From this vantage point, you can see the scale of the waterfall relative to the ruins, nature and architecture in perfect harmony.
Hummingbirds feed on nectar here, aiding pollination and maintaining the jungle ecosystem. Their presence is a healthy environmental indicator.
Humidity is explications thrive. Moss, ferns.
Streams like this create microhabitats. Notice the variety of plants along the banks rows. They help prevent soil erosion.
Here's a tree frog, perfectly camouflaged. Frogs are crucial indicators of environmental health due to their sensitivity to pollution.
The monkeys move efficiently through mid-canopy layers, demonstrating the vertical complexity of this forest and its importance for wildlife movement.
This main temple entrance shows human ingenuity and adaptation to the jungle environment.
Inside the temple, you can see erosion patterns on the stone walls. These carvings depict jungle wildlife alongside human figures, likely symbolic of coexistence and spiritual beliefs tied to nature.
The courtyard was probably used for gatherings or ceremonies. Moss growth indicates centuries of abandonment and nature reclaiming space.
This hidden pool would have provided fresh water for both humans and wildlife. Waterfalls like this are often sacred in local traditions.
Notice the amphibians and insects thriving here. Their presence indicates a healthy ecosystem dependent on clean, moving water.
The monkeys often use these trees for shelter and observation. Their movement highlights the vertical layers of jungle life.
From this vantage point, we see the full scale of the waterfall and how it complements the ruins. Nature and architecture merge beautifully here.
This altar may have been used for ceremonial offerings. Stone patterns suggest alignment with sunlight during key times of the year.
Circling the ruins gives perspective on the temple's integration with the jungle. Every stone and plant tells a story of centuries past.
This hidden paradise shows the delicate balance between nature and human history. It's a rare glimpse into a world largely untouched for centuries.